What it do? It's King Champ. So I'm back with another video. And this video is titled Mind Challenge Number One. So every day I'm gonna zone out and I'm gonna take my mind on the challenge and I'm gonna take my subscribers' mind on the challenge every day. Just to let you know how far my mind, my mental go, right? And how it's important that we all do our research out here. Like it's not a game. Entertainment got most of us blinded. We blinded by TV shows, our favorite shows, and a lot of entertainment for real, for real. And this is my mind challenge for the day. I think the Earth flat. Now listen, I was skeptical too. No one could basically get me to do the research because I always shut it down and be like, well, everything I learned up to this point has proven that the Earth is round. But I never knew that. I never did no research and I never questioned it, right? So I started doing my research, and shout out to Eric Dubay, shout out to Bob, and all the flat earthers out there, because our mental has expanded to somewhere that nobody can explain. And it's set. You sound crazy when you say the Earth is flat. Like that just sounds totally insane, right? But any horizon I ever looked at, I just came from. I was on a cruise. I took a cruise to the Bahamas. In every direction I look, all I see is a flat line. When I was on a plane on my way to Orlando, I just was in Disney World. Both sides of the plane I looked at. Actually, I'm gonna put the footage up too, right? I'm just gonna come after this video, right? Every direction I looked in, I seen a flat line. Every direction anybody or any of the flat earthers ever looked and searched, all you see is a flat line. And the reason that's stressed so much because after a certain amount of feet, there should be a curvature. You should see the earth curve, or you should see the land curve. Or if you out on Atlantic coast, right, like you at the beach in Atlantic City, and you see a boat, and you stare at that boat for 5 minutes or something, maybe 10 minutes, that boat disappeared. If you pull out your cell phone or pull out some binoculars, that boat come back into your vision. So it's all about perception. Your perception allows you to see as far as your eyes can see in that triangle. As it reaches a certain point, it disappears. So it was stated and always taught to us that it went over the horizon. It's no such thing. Because the higher you look or the more you zoom in, you basically see the object reappear, the boat, the land, or whatever. So I say that's something for you to just research. Just look up flat Earth, and show me some proof too. Like I want to see the comments and everybody tell me I'm crazy because I'm not crazy, and Eric Dubay not crazy, Bob not crazy, and all the other flat earthers out there. We call ourselves flat earthers. Are not crazy. Anything that you look up on NASA website is CGI. It's computer. Any globe picture that you're supposed to see of the Earth is Photoshop. How come we can't see a real picture of the Earth? I mean, it makes no sense. And if you go further, you can see that every moon landing was fake. If I'm lying, look it up yourself. See proof. See how it look like a movie. What's the difference? This what you ask yourself, right? What's the difference in all the crazy stuff we see in Star Wars and all the crazy stuff we see in all the other space movies, Mission to Mars and stuff like that? It look amazing, right? We can't tell the difference now. I can't tell the difference myself for real, for real. Like I was, we was always taught that the Earth is round, and somebody will probably say, "Why do you even care?" That's the problem that we having right now because nobody care, right? That's something that uh, if you speak on, it's like, why he even care? Because if that's one lie that we can prove that was told to us, imagine what else was told to us that's a lie. That's point blank a lie that don't make no sense. Like actually, you get a 2 for 1 a day. Cause this is my first time doing it, right? If you ask me, I don't think it was ever a such thing as slavery. I don't think there was a such thing as a slave ship or slave ships. You're talking about a 3 month journey. And you telling me you got people on top of people on top of people on top of people chained up on a 3 month journey that's eating and have to constantly take a urine and constantly move their bowels several times a day. So you telling me you letting all these people out from on top of each other, from on top of each other, from on top of each other to use the bathroom individually? No, you're leaving them there. So they're catching diseases and all types of stuff before medicine was ever even created to cure any of these diseases. So you basically saying you lost more than half of your load every time. So it's not a profitable business no more because by the time we get half of these people over here, they sick and they dying. They're not even useful to us. So what's the use of bringing them over here? It makes no sense. Ask yourself that question. All right, now you show us all types of dinosaurs and all types of stuff. Where's that slave? Show me one complete slave ship, not a reconstruction. Show me show me some slave ships. That's in museums. That's not a reconstruction. It makes no sense. Like the lies that we was told is horrendous, man. Like is insane. Like is beyond anybody imagination. Why? It's crazy because we blinded by entertainment. I'm supposed to be sucked into watching TV all day long. Cartoons with my son, my little TV shows, the news. I'm programmed all day long. I'm supposed to watch TV, right? When do I get a chance to question anything? So I got the mass. I got most of the people in our population sucked into entertainment, into TV, and what my favorite rapper doing, or what my favorite singer doing. I'm following them. I'm watching TMZ. I'm reading the newspaper. I'm on their Instagram. I'm stalking their Facebook page. When do I have time to look at real life stuff and question anything? I don't. I'm programmed into doing what society, the masses, is doing all day long. I can't wait to get in the house to watch the awards show to see all these celebrities get awards for stuff that they accomplished. What did they accomplish? I bought them albums. We bought them albums. What did they accomplish? They accomplished us spending their money, and they convinced a ton of us. I mean, they accomplished us spending our money, and they accomplished a ton of us spending a certain amount of money for them to get noticed by a certain group of people to give them an award. So that makes sense. I don't, and I'm watching this broadcasting, and I can't wait to see them perform again. The same song that I bought and watched on the video all year long. For what? It's stupid. But like I was in the music business. I'm glad I didn't get sucked in and get have to sell my soul. Like I'm gonna put another video up, and I'll put the link up if I can find it. Snoop Dogg, Murder Was the Case. Watch this video. Show you how he explained how he sold his soul. How would I be the G that I was? I make your lifestyle better than you can imagine or ever dreamed of. Just relax yourself. Let me take control. Close your eyes. My eyes is closed. You understand what I'm saying? You let somebody else take control. Take control of your soul. So when they take control of your soul, everybody in every song leave a message and say, I sold my soul. Nobody can explain and know what they mean by that. They know what they mean. And now, we hear the Illuminati term or we hear the Maces and all that, but you got a check from somebody for your art, your craft that you could have did on your own, and created your own fan base and your following and your supporters. Why did I need you to give me an advance? Now I owe you. Now I owe you my royalties. Now you own my publishing and my royalties. So only way I make money if I go on tour and perform, and I still got to pay you back off the album sales. I'm forever in debt. When I could have just self-published my own stuff, learned the business on my own, did it my own way, and everything is mine. I don't need no company to give me anything. And that's just not to get. And I ain't mean to get off topic, but I'm basically saying like slavery, like we still in slavery right now. That's what the term slavery meant, and was like we all in slavery. It was never a race thing. It was never meant for a group of people to get. Well, I'm telling you, it was never a group of people that was captured and captured beyond their will, and agreed to, go on this ship willingly. All these people and travel for 3 months on a boat that's probably ain't built right, and they enslaved. No, I'm gonna tell you what slavery was. From my research, I ain't mean I know I probably just messed your head up because I was going off a train of thought. I was losing my train of thought. But listen, I'm gonna tell you what slavery was and how they owe a lot of Aborigines. That's what they was called, mainly Indians and black people, right? But I'm gonna tell you how they was owed 40 acres and a mule. They agreed to be indigent servants. They agreed to work on your property, show you how to crop, show you how to cattle, show you how to take care of your property, show you how to take care of your family, right? Not show you, assist, and you running your business. And it's agreed that you will give me some land that you own at the end of my services, my contract. That's an indigent servant. Tell me that don't make more sense than saying that we were slaves and black people was came on a ship and was getting whipped and stuff like that. That don't make no sense. It was just a condition, a group of minds. Like you put movies out like Amistad, and you put movies out like Roots, like you put shows and stuff like that out, right? That was a 12-week series, if I'm not mistaken, right? It was about 12 episodes to Roots, if not more. I could be wrong, right? It was conditioning the minds, and they said that they actually said it was to condition the mind. I think that was Alex Haley. I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but it was to, condition the mind at the time. Like whoever in power, the elite, and they did the same thing with everybody else, but just in a different way. They conditioned white people, some white people mind to make them feel like they better than black people, right? But they still getting enslaved too, because why? Everybody pay taxes. Everybody. We can't even not pay taxes. Like everybody go to work, and a certain group of individuals taking money out your check for stuff that they say need to get done. Schools. I pay for somebody else's Social Security. That don't even make sense. I'm paying for somebody else's medical. There's a lot of people walking around with no medical insurance, but they take Medicare or Medicaid out your check. So you're not a slave. Everybody a slave. Like some people working at McDonald's and getting $7.25 an hour in my city. Minimum wage in Philadelphia rate is at $7.25. Who can possibly live off of $7.25 an hour? I mean, ain't nobody tell you to get that job, but I'm just saying, like, that's slavery right there. By the time they tax your check and you get your check, you're a 40-year-old person, you walking away with $182 a week. That's not slavery? Because all your money go to room and board, traveling, and food. Everything is slavery. But it was never intended for I grew up. I realize now that I doubt if my people got beat with whips and all types of stuff. And I ain't saying nobody ain't get hung. And I ain't saying nobody didn't get whipped. I'm gonna take that back. I doubt if these people came over on boats, put it like that. I think it was already here, and a lot of people agreed to perform these services. Look it up. It's called Indigent Service and Indigent Servants and Aborigines. Look it up. And look up how a slave ship was designed. Look it up. There's people laying on top of each other, on top of each other, on top of each other, on top of each other. Just peep that. And look up Flat Earth. And you tell me what you think. Leave a comment below. And tomorrow I have another challenge for you. Thank you, this is King Champion.
Advantage members, one world frequent shoppers, and Advantage credit card holders. Join Advantage, sign up today at 80.com and earn miles for today's fun. You can also earn miles with our Uptown Continental partners as well as the Advantage ABN Red MasterCard, which offers many great travel benefits. At the present time, it's offering 60,000 bonus points, which is equivalent to flying free to Europe. That gives us 60,000 to Paris, London round trip. To the Caribbean or Hawaii, or free domestic. But to learn more about the ABN Red MasterCard, a flight attendant will coming through your cabin closer to the actual flight to explain more and have applications for you. Wi-Fi service is available on this flight. You can access AA.com free of charge to view flight connections and other travel information. Streaming video entertainment is also available on this flight. See the entertainment pages in the back of the American Way magazine for instructions on how to access our video library from your personal device. Shortly we begin our in-flight service. We offer a selection of complimentary beverages. We also purchase alcoholic beverages. Using a credited debit card, see the marketplace menu and your seatback pocket for selections. As you prepare for onboard service, you may begin using your approved portable electronic devices. And also, while you're seated, keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to crew even when the seatbelt sign is off, as turbulence can happen unexpectedly. When the seatbelt sign is off, feel free to move about the cabin. However, we do request that you do not congregate in groups in any area, especially around the lavatories or galleys. If you open the door at the side of the caution is carrying on the slave ship to certain flight. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. We're flying American Airlines.